Quick story. Jane is scrolling Facebook. She sees a funny post from a friend. She notices a comment on the post. It catches her attention. The name stands out. Maybe she knows the person and hasn't seen them in a while. Or maybe she's seen them commenting on other people's stuff and she's started to notice. In that moment, she becomes curious about this person. Do you know what happens next? She checks out their profile and Facebook stalks them. We're all guilty of it, and that's okay. Isn't being social the point of social media? In this moment, Jane casts judgment and decides whether this person is some wacko she needs to block or if this person is someone she might get along with. Now, let me ask you, what would Jane do? What would Jane do if it was your profile that she was looking at? What many professionals don't realize is how important that moment is. The moment Jane becomes curious. The moment they win all of Jane's attention. When someone sees your profile the first time, their first impression will make or break you. Think about it. It's everything. Tip of the day today from The Office. Today we are going to talk about something very important but often overlooked. It's the third place people look when they check out your profile for the first time. It's your opportunity to make a connection with the person. It's your chance to become a little more familiar. We're talking about your bio section. Your bio section is where you list all the places you've lived, schools you've gone to, and organizations you've worked at or are affiliated with. The person looking will feel a connection to you immediately. You don't have to have all of your history there, just the most important ones. You want it to be thorough, but not too much. The most missed opportunity in the bio section is the introduction portion. 155 characters to explain to your potential prospects who you are and what you do. If you don't have your business in your intro, you should stop this video and do it right now. For an example, this is my intro. This is on my Facebook profile, and right here, this is the intro. This is the bio section, the bio portion, right? You can hit edit bio and it'll bring you in there. This gives you the ability to really tell people who you are, what you do. So my bio right now, it says, publisher of Capital Region Real Producers, we connect the best real estate professionals in town. It's what we do, right? You can make it different. You can say that you're a parent, you got kids, you're a master's in business or whatever. But what this is a very brief elevator pitch synopsis of who you are and what you do. And that's one of the most important things. When somebody comes in here, they're going to see it and they're going to be able to read it. And a majority of people don't even have that. They just haven't even filled it out. So if you haven't filled out the bio portion, that's what you want to do immediately. So aside from the intro here, the next part is the details of your intro section. In the intro section, what I prefer to do, these are the things that I have done. Everybody's different. You can do it your own way. But what I have done is I have created a brief synopsis of who I am. So the first thing people do when they come into the page is they look at the cover page, they look at your picture, and then they start going down. They'll read the intro because that's where everything about you is. So here it says founder at Your Social Liaison, publisher at Capital Region Real Producers, former sergeant at United States Marine Corps, because I was in the Marine Corps, went to Burnt Hills Boston Lake Senior High School, studied economics at the College of St. Rose, from Albany, New York, married to Sherry Baker. There's other things that I can incorporate. There's other jobs I've had in the past. There's other things I've done in the past, but these are the important ones. I'm not going to put every single job I've ever had, or that can actually be a turnoff when people look. The more that you have, it's unusual. So this is a good amount that I would recommend. We got the 2 current businesses. I was in the Marine Corps for 8 years, so there it is. Where I went to school, there's other people in the local area. They look at my page and they say, oh, I went to Burnt Hills Balsam Lake High School. Great. Then that is an immediate connection. They now feel connected to me. I feel a little more familiar. They think, oh, I wonder if I saw him at school. I wonder if we went during the same time. Things like that. So those are important. Same thing with the college. Where I'm from, that's where I'm from. Capital Region, Albany, New York, and who I'm married to, my wife. So if somebody knows my wife and they look at my page, then they'll know that that's how we're connected. I'll feel a little more familiar. It's all about the common, find commonalities. And this is your way to immediately have something in common with your sphere of influence. So when you're out there, you're looking at your page, take a look at it, edit this up. It only takes a few minutes, and stand out a little more. And that's it, folks. Your social media tip of the day. Edit your bio section to make immediate connections with your audience. I look forward to chatting with you tomorrow, where I'll explain how business pages are different than personal pages and why it's much harder to build a business page. So take it easy. Have a good one.